my gosh. It is just after 5 o'clock on Wednesday, May 27th. I had no idea it was this late. I thought it was like 2. This is what happens when you never look at your phone. We came here to mow, but we did not mow because we haven't had any rain since we were here last. So I didn't think the grass was heavy. Okay, yeah, I'm out of it. I didn't think it was long enough to mow. So I did weeding. I thought I'd get more done, but it's like, I know it was forecasted to be, shade, much better. It was forecasted to be 91 degrees, which would be the hottest day so far this year. And yeah, it feels it. So I did not get as much done as I wanted to, but that's okay. Progress, not perfection. So I did get in here and weed. It still needs some more work. I moved this big stick thing that I put there a couple years ago. Those should be much bigger. They should be like the size of this. So yeah, I'm not sure why those aren't bigger, but I got in here and raked. There was some trees growing. I'm gonna have to dig the roots out, but I didn't get as far back because these are kind of thick. So, but I did pull quite a bit of stuff out, so I'll have to get in there another day. And then you were so hot, I can't see the screen. So I did finally get underneath this tree. So had a bunch of trees growing that I cut down, and so I unearthed the hostas, and Rainbow had her hole that she dug there, and she was all laid out, and so I couldn't really get right here because she's like, nope, I'm laying here, find a different spot. So, and then after I had done that, I actually did this first, and then I worked over by the lilies, and I came back and she had dug another hole. She did more gardening, dug another hole so she could lay in the dirt. So she did that. As I said, I had hoped to get more done, but I didn't. I'm like, yeah, I'll get edged all around that, I'll get all that in, I'll get under the tree. Nope. Maybe if it wasn't quite so hot, but that did not happen. So I don't even remember how many buckets I pulled. There's some of it there. These are tree branches. I did cut a couple off. I think this is an oak tree because I kept snagging my hair. But so I cut 2 branches off there. And then I don't know what these things are. They were under the tree. I didn't have to cut them. They just broke off. They're like, I don't know what they are. They're not from the hostas. They grew up from the ground. So I'm not sure what they were. But, and then there's more over here. And then, let's go in the shade. My nails are all, I think I need to buy some new garden gloves. My nails, there's dirt under them. And I have these Crocs on. And, you know, Crocs have holes. And I'm just like, who cares? I'm going to wear these instead of my normal rubber garden shoes. What's the worst that could happen? And these are my feet covered in dirt. The dirt goes through the holes very easily. You can see the shoe. So yeah. Note to self, do not wear Crocs while gardening. They are not preferred shoes for gardening. Wear rubber garden shoes, much better. I have no idea what she's eating. Probably don't want to know. But yeah, so maybe next time, well, if it rains, I'll have to mow. If it doesn't, maybe next time I'll get to that underneath there. So we will see. But they enjoyed being here. She was looking at me yesterday like, why aren't we at Chadwick? So we came. The roof is done in Savannah. It looks great. Even the neighbor complimented it, which is saying a lot. So he used to do roofing, so for his uncle or someone, but he's like, they did a good job and you picked a good color. I'm like, okay. So, but that's done. They come back tomorrow and put the chimney piece up. I had a brick chimney like that, and it cracked and fell apart 2 winters ago. And because of I cannot talk, because of the complexity, because my house in Savannah is up on a hill, and then you have to go up 6 steps to get to the house, and then it's built into an incline, and then that's actually the flattest part, and then the back of the house, the yard goes up at, I don't know, like a 45-degree angle, and then the roof, it's a Victorian house, so it's those steep roof angles that are like, I think they're also like 45-degree angles, and they're like all over the place. It's just like a puzzle. It's not like flat like these roofs. It's complicated. So it took the guys, they got there, I don't even remember what day it was now. Friday. They were there at 7:30 in the morning, and they didn't leave until just after 8 p.m. And then I didn't think they'd come back until this week, but they were back the next day, Saturday morning, and they're like, yeah, we had to come back because we didn't get all the shingles on. We have to get the shingles on in case it rains. I'm like, okay. So it's all shingled, but they need to do that last part, the chimney. It's not going to be brick because I couldn't get anybody up there for less than $8,000 to $10,000 to redo the masonry work. So it's just going to be one of those metal tubes that come out the top. So it won't be historically accurate, but at least I won't have to worry about it anymore. It'll be fixed. So the roof will be fixed and the chimney will be fixed. So, but yeah. So I'm tired. I'm like dragging my butt. I don't want to leave because I know when I go home I'm gonna have to shower and wash my hair, and I'm gonna have to drag my butt up the stairs just to do it. I'm too tired to do that. I am so pathetic. I'm tired. Ooh, off balance. So anyways, the dogs enjoyed themselves there. Oh, there's Rainbow. So they're happy, which makes me happy. Oh, you gotta cut down on those cigarettes, sweetie. I keep telling you. So anyways, we're gonna go. Maybe we'll be back this weekend. Maybe we won't. Who knows? Later.